Alrighty, so we're doing this thing called Retro Week, and this will be the first day. And so we're going to start off with a Wonder Swan game. We'll be playing a game every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday, of course. I've done this before in the past, and I'm bringing it back. I should have waited till I started on Monday, but I chose not to. And I just decided to start it today with the Wonder Swan game. And we'll switch consoles every day. So since tomorrow is the weekend, unfortunately, our next game won't be played until Monday, and it will be a Super Nintendo game or a PlayStation game. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. So the first game we're gonna be playing is Chocobo Fushigi no Dungeon for the Wonder Swan, um, and it's an interesting game. I played like twice in the past. Um, a lot of these games we're not gonna have like let's plays of them. We're just gonna play them for as long as we can for this first day, and then the next day we'll move on to the next game and play that game for as long as we can. Yeah, I'm just playing games that I don't really care about ever doing anything else about. Yeah, he's just this little mug is showing us around, basically introducing us, which is the new Chocobo to town, to all the other Chocobos and all the other townsfolks. I'm guessing the Mog is like the mayor or the president of the city, because he's basically the only Mog in town. Everybody else is mainly Chocobos. Yeah, not a lot of talking in this game. It's just a lot of movement expressions and stuff. Um, but yeah, I had to cut off some of the screen um, because unfortunately I had to do some editing, and so some of the screen got cut off when I was editing. So I do apologize for that. Yeah, this is headquarters. Played a little bit of this game. Reminds me of Buffer's Evolution when I played that game, but that game got a little too difficult. But yeah, that's actually what inspired me to play this game. I was watching that little Let's Play yesterday, and I said, let's do Retro Week again. It's been a while since I've recorded anything since I've been playing Samurai, Blood of Calamity, and Vampire Falls and all that stuff. So decided I would get back into it. So dungeoning in this game is very simplistic. It's no different from Torneko or Shiren or Dungeons of Windaria or Dokapon or fucking Monster Worlds version. I forgot what version. Um, better than Chopper no Daibuken. Yeah, just a dungeon crawler, basic as hell. Nothing interesting, and doesn't really add anything new to the dungeon crawling aspects until you get to like the other Chocobo Fushigi no dungeons for the PlayStation One. This is a nice little remake that didn't get much light, which is sad. Um, because it's interesting to see a Chocobo game for the Wonder Swan. You know, there's another one called Harahuku Chocobo. And so I don't think you get allies or party members in this game. I think for the most part you are on your own. So you have to be quite conservative with items and movements. And once you complete the stage, you're basically sent back to the hub world, which is basically where this Mog is. And then you can probably go dungeoning from there. This is about as far as I've gotten. So those cards are attacks. They can do things like teleport you, um, give you a fire spell, do weird shit. I don't think you actually equip weapons in this game. I don't know about that. I haven't delved in this game far enough to get the whole concept of the game down. But from what I do know, it's not a bad game. At least for a dungeon crawler. I've seen worse dungeon crawlers, so I can't complain about this one. And it's in the same fathom of how Dragon Slayer Gaiden is basically the same game as Final Fantasy Adventure 1. So, yeah. This game is pretty similar to Tornado is what I'm trying to compare it to. And so now we got free movement range. There we are, level 1, HP 30-30. To open up the menu, you can't because you're in the hub world. Okay, that door's locked. Let's just go ahead and explore a little bit. See what's around here. So you can only follow what's on the path. So you can't stray off the path. Which is annoying because you may, I don't know, but to me it is. But you can't go back from whence you came, so the only place you can really go is forward. We're going to go take the back route though. And we got some more houses. Here's some more chocobos. Oh, hello there. Who are you? That's a girl chocobo. She might be our video game lover. Why do you have a calculator? Chocobos can't even count. The fuck? Doesn't make any sense. They're just meant to be ridden, not to be talked to and shit. The fact that they're talking in this game already is a spin-off of the Final Fantasy genre. Basically placed in a world where chocobos actually have intelligence and they're not just used as horses. Nope, you won't sell me anything apparently. So yeah, we have things like a nesting room. See what else this guy has in his house. Yeah, nothing but just little pits. Alright, that wasn't very important. Whose house is this? Interesting. Yeah, you really can't interact with much in this game. No lies about that. It's really the only interactions you get is when you're dungeon crawling. Besides that, you only get really like character interactions. You don't really get like, oh yeah, let me find this magical treasure chest, or let me go search these bookshelves for an item. And shit doesn't work like that in this game. Which is odd because in most dungeon crawlers, that's exactly how it's supposed to work. But at least they implemented a run button on the hub world. And that is something that they don't do too often. Right. So these are another creature of fox people. Wasn't expecting to see them in a Chocobo game, but hey, can't complain, can I? It looks like nobody in this town is willing to sell us anything for some odd reason. I'm guessing we have to either talk to Mog or we have to do quests for them. Both sound disinteresting to me, if you ask me. Okay, nobody in there. And you can't do anything over there, so there you go for exploration. There you go. I was like, whose house is this? It looks familiar. So he's going to send us off into our first dungeon by ourselves. And it'll just be a test of trial and error. We'll see how long I can play this game without getting frustrated. Which happens pretty quickly when it comes to dungeon crawlers because I can't seem to make the right movements sometimes. Like when it comes to diagonal movements, I suck at those. I have to like reroute myself till I'm facing that person. Which in this game there are no L and R buttons, so there is no just changing position in mid-flight. You just have to literally 360 around an enemy in order to combat him. So he's taking us right to the place where we can rest for the night, and then when we wake up in the morning, he shall show us where the hex pad is, basically, that teleports us to the dungeon. Let's go and take a little quick nap. Now it is morning time, I guess. Alright. What the fuck? His house just flipped around? Even Chocobo's like, wait, hold up. Something ain't right. It's like, oh yeah, it's that house is an illusion. It's really an underground cavern. But he's gonna leave us basically alone. So he's gonna wish us good luck. Bastard. And so, unlike most dungeon crawlers, everything is like on a more turn-based approach, meaning that eat that. And so you do recover life potions. But you can press start, and that will decide which angle, which way you decide to face, which is interesting. But I do think it takes a turn. But the 99% in the corner shows you how much food you have in your belly to recover before. Once that runs out, basically you won't be able to recover life anymore. I'm gonna take this armor. Get out of here. Okay, there you go. I forgot how to activate that. Okay, let's equip that. Go ahead and get our life back. Let's try to rush through this dungeon. That isn't fair. Let me get these boots so I can just one-shot the fuck out of you. Yeah, okay. 3 attack. I still did 1 damage. Bam! This little slime thing has a lot of health. But that should do it. And we got our level up. Whatever. Oh man, there's just shit everywhere, huh? Ah. Oh, I messed up. I messed up so bad. Fuck you. Luckily, these things only take like 2 hits, so goodbye. Goodbye. I would let this guy get right on top of it. Get out of here. There you go. So we're going to skip all that dungeoning. I got all the items within the dungeon. So therefore I can continue talking to the... So that's basically the white mage Chocobo. Which is basically, I'm telling you, this is a full-on Final Fantasy spinoff. Hopefully if they drop me back in the dungeon, I will have more health. Well, full health, shall I say. And I hope they didn't strip me of all my items. Sorry about that cut. Some things have to be done. I just have to go grab some snacks. I've been up streaming for like an hour, playing Black Ops 2 Zombies, and I'm pretty exhausted, so I don't even know why I started recording this, but I just needed to throw something out there for my channel. It's been too long. I feel like Iconoclast 187. You just throw shit out there every other month. Alrighty, and we leveled up. Thank you for that. I appreciate all the levels up. Oh, and we are back into a dungeon. Didn't realize that. And I did like that lighting effect. That was a pretty cool lighting effect. See that? You won't see this a lot on any console really. For the GBA especially. I think I'll be fine. Not too bad. I wonder what all these other things are for. I don't know, but I'd rather not touch them. Biatch. Biatch. Fuck out of here. Let's see how well this armor differs. Oh, it's the same shit. Get rid of that. Biatch. Yeah, this doesn't seem like any of the enemies really do too much damage. Die. Okay, that was a tome. I'm just glad I got the head start hit on him. So that way I can just finish him off like this. Just doing some basic one-shotters. Die! Apparently there's more to explore. I was just in this room. Well, I'm finna throw this shit at you. And it didn't do shit. Die. No, actually, I got something for you, buddy. I got something you need. Take that, biatch. And I'm level 3. We gotta find some food, though. If we don't find food, we're not gonna be able to regen. But I do got enough potions to get me to where I need to go. I like how they put the stairs right next to me. Very conveniently. I hate that whole attacking from an angle shit. This is not what you want, buddy. Die! I like how I call it like every time. Should I go to the next level or should I continue? My suspicions tell me I should go to the next level. I gotta create some more room in my inventory. Yeah. See what type of effect that has. Ooh, another tome. I gotta get him. Take that. Yeah, this stands for some pretty boring gameplay. I'm not gonna front. And there's a better item down here if I'm correct. Boom! Yes, there is. Ah, I was hoping it would be a level up. It's a fucking silence. Man, they're all the same, yo. Grandmaster Chocobo. Yeah, but we'll be ending this game soon, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed Retro Week 1 with the Wonder Swan game Chocobo Fushigi no Dungeon. We'll be ending this, not stream, but we'll be ending this gameplay pretty shortly. The next Friday we'll play Chocobo again. Fuck it. No, we'll play another game other than Chocobo. We'll just play a different game every week. So for this Retro Week, we're playing Chocobo. He's basically saying you can combine 2 potions into one. Or 2 items, shall I say. If I had 2 claws, I could combine them into one. Let me see. No, this is a storage center. Interesting. That should be good. Die. Ooh, I fucked up. Hold up. I totally fucked up. Oh, I did it too early. I'm gonna miss. Ah, no, I still did decent damage. I don't know if there's any bosses in this game in particular. I'm curious as to why enemies of this dungeon don't take effect. There you go. Don't take effect from such spells as like go ahead and cast some of these. You gotta clear up my inventory a bit. Biatch. Biatch. Die. I think this is the farthest I've gotten in this game, so I'm gonna have to be wise here. I'm just soaring through the dungeon, which is interesting. But yeah, like I said, I'll be ending this at any time, so I already gave you the heads up. So when it happens, it just happens. So hope you guys enjoyed Retro Week 1 on a Friday. The next day will be Thursday when we do our next Let's Play. Interesting why they would add a white Chocobo mage to a Chocobo game. And he's not even useful. He just tells you things that you should already know by playing dungeon crawlers already. It's like it's not hard to figure out a lot of things. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Okay, gang, I'm gonna need that. Eat that. Thank you. Die. You know what? I got something for your ass. Let's. Aw, it's fucking cursed. I'm pretty sure that was an identify car. And this shit brings my attack down by 1, too. I don't have time for this shit. I don't know how to get rid of cursed items. I think you have to find a spell or some shit that allows you to... die. Oh, that was a lot. But mine's did more. Bitch. Man, I have so many of these fucking claws. They're all the same. It doesn't seem to have affected me that much, but it's affected me. Are you serious? Am I seriously missing this bad right now? Die. This fucking sucks, yo. Let me see then. Since I'm stuck with this, I have to get rid of all of my other ones. Talk about item management. You do get a lot of gold. No. You little bitch. My turn. Ice. And I gain another level. And I found a hidden passage as well. This game is honestly, it's interesting me, but it's like it's kind of boring at the same time. The simple fact that I'm losing. So yeah, he's basically teaching us about hidden passages that can drop us to the next floor without having to find the stairs. But 9 out of 10 times it will drop us to him. I would be pissed just to find out in the end you have to kill this guy and he's probably like your parent or some shit. But I highly doubt that's how the plot twist is going to go in this type of game. But I swear to God, the Wonder Swan is the same thing as the Game Boy. They're so similar. But I do think the Wonder Swan has more features and it does have more like graphic scalings. So one is more advanced than the other. Obviously, the Game Boy has way more games than the Wonder Swan, but the Wonder Swan has more unique games than the Game Boy. So both two good consoles. I used to own one, but the Bandai Wonder Swan does not have a backlight, so it is terrible to play. So I sold that bitch for some pretty cheap coins. Alrighty there. How long are you gonna inform me about this bullshit? Thank you. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I forgot you can take items off of the shelves and stuff, but I don't do it because my inventory is gonna get too full. Hence, I just leave that shit alone. Got him. I wouldn't have been able to survive that attack. Are you kidding me? He survived? Wow, he survived. Interesting. Well, that was the end of this play. Hope you guys enjoyed him. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and I will see you guys next time with a Super Nintendo game, a PlayStation game actually. We're going to play a PlayStation game next. As always, fans, bye-bye.